This is Andrew Tate, entrepreneur, 4-time kickboxing world champion, global playboy, human trafficker. What's happening, people? My name is Robbie and today we are going to be discussing Andrew Tate, why he was cancelled and removed from all social media and why I think that was a bad decision. Controversial opinion, I know. But before I go any further, I would just like to let everyone know that I am happy to have my mind changed here. If you think my opinion is wrong on the matter, or have a different perspective, please comment below, I'd love to hear it. And who knows, maybe more information will come out about Andrew Tate in the coming weeks and months, and that might make my opinion look ridiculous. I just had to put that little disclaimer in there so people don't think I'm some sort of Andrew Tate fanboy. I'm not. So for the benefit of the people who have lived beneath a rock for the past year, let's start off with an explanation on who Andrew Tate actually is. Andrew Emery Tate III is an internet personality, a businessman, and a former world champion kickboxer. He was born in the United States, but was raised in Luton in England, and this is where he took up kickboxing at the age of 19 and continued on to become the world champion. I can only speak for myself here, but I'm pretty certain that no one had really heard of Andrew Tate outside of the kickboxing world at this point. His first taste of fame, if you could call it that, was an appearance on Big Brother in 2016, or so I thought. Recently, there have been some clips of Andrew Tate on another TV show. The TV show was called Ultimate Traveller. It was in 2010 and had one season in Channel 4, so there isn't really much information on it. There are a few clips circulating of Andrew on this TV show, and it shows him in a slightly different light to the global playboy, badass, look at all my supercars type of persona that he plays now.
How much have you got left again, Andrew? Mr. Traveller of the Week.
He's got loads.
You have got loads, you're just stingy.
No need for name calling, you're not getting any money out of me that way, are you?
I just think it would be nice, like, if you offered just to, buy me lunch.
Chloe is unaware that Andrew is hoarding his extra money for next week when he hopes to be travelling with people he gets on with better.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to my money. I'm trying to think where I had it.
Wanting Chloe to stop asking him for money, Andrew, who also handed in some laundry when he arrived at the hostel last night, decides to pretend that he left a large amount of cash in a pair of jeans.
I'm actually broke. I've got 100 grand from my bag, and I had about 200 grand in my jeans, but in my infinite tiredness last night, I handed them in for laundry, and then they send the laundry to another company. If an external company have it and they find money in there, they're not going to leave it in there, are they?
Dunno.
So I can wait for the jeans to come back and pray, or I can try and track it down and turn up and they say no money anyway. I can't prove it was there.
That's terrible.
So I've got 100 grand. Well, not completely broke, but 200 grand got lost.
Got more than you.
That's such a shame. Such a shame.
Chloe annoyed me this morning, being expectant and asking for things. I didn't want to totally alienate her and Lewis from ever voting for me ever again by saying no, I'm keeping it and making a big deal of it, so it was all a scheme to make them leave me alone. And yeah, I'm still rich and they're still poor.
It would seem this was a pretty low-key TV show, so the first taste of fame I'm still going to categorise as Big Brother in 2016. This was also his first, but not last, taste of controversy. 6 days after entering the Big Brother house, a video surfaced online of him whipping a woman with a belt, along with some racist and homophobic tweets. This obviously resulted in him being removed from the Big Brother house and left him looking for a new opportunity at fame. Before he made it to internet stardom though, he had launched a webcam business with his brother Tristan. This is what seemingly provided the income for the lavish lifestyle that they both live now. In numerous podcasts he has described how the website would operate. Long story short, it was an adult webcam site where desperate men, those are Andrew's words, not mine, they could chat to cam girls online, when in reality the cam girls had a keyboard that was not plugged into the computer. It was Andrew and Tristan on the side doing all the typing and all the manipulating of the desperate men. They have since admitted that it was a total scam, again his words not mine, but did provide millions of dollars. The earliest point that I remember seeing Andrew Tate's name was an appearance on a James English podcast in June 2021. And since then I honestly don't think a day has gone by where I haven't heard or seen the name Andrew Tate. Either on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, he's everywhere. He became inescapable. Couple his outrageous comments that can be homophobic, racist, sexist, and just downright offensive, with his seemingly vast wealth, and young men absolutely flocked to his videos. This in turn meant that influencers wanted to collaborate with him, giving him more exposure and more opportunities to say outrageous shit. For example, he appeared on popular fitness YouTuber Mike Thurston's channel for a 54-minute long video of them hitting the gym and then driving around Dubai in Andrew's $3 million Bugatti Chiron. This is where arguably the most viral clip of Andrew Tate came from.
Yeah, I had mixed reviews on the color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color's your Bugatti?
And then that leads me on to how he actually became viral. Andrew doesn't post to TikTok at all. He has an account. He had an account with a blue tick, definitely him, but had no posts. But there's videos of him everywhere. How can that be? Hustlers University. This is Andrew Intriston's online education business that is, in their own words, a community where you will have access to stock analysis, options plays, crypto analysis, DeFi, e-commerce, copywriting, freelancing, flipping, real estate, financial planning, affiliate marketing, business management, and more. But the important one here is affiliate marketing. For those of you that don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's what you see a lot of influencers do. If you see an influencer post that if you use their code at checkout for protein powder, for example, and you save 20%, they will get a commission for that. Or when I suggest that you sign up to free trade and you get a free share and I get a free share, that's affiliate marketing. The link for that is in the description. From what I can find online, and it has stopped now, if you can get someone signed up to Hustlers University through your affiliate link, you can make 50% of the membership fee. That's huge. That's absolutely massive. I think Amazon gives you a couple percent of sales. So 50% is massive. The membership fee is $50 a month. So if you can get one person signed up, you make $25. I'm not sure if that's a one-off $25 payment or if that's $25 every month that that customer is signed up for. But either way, it's a good incentive to bring people to his website. So what do the young guys who have signed up to Hustlers University do? They rip every possible clip of Andrew Tate from YouTube, Instagram, podcasts, live streams. They maybe edit them a little bit, maybe put some text over it, and then they upload them to TikTok. They make pages solely devoted to Andrew Tate and only upload clips of him with the affiliate link in the bio. The more people that sign up to Hustlers University means the more people creating these accounts on TikTok. The more accounts there are on TikTok, the more people are being sent to Hustlers University. And the snowball effect gets to work. Before you know it, Andrew Tate is one of the most popular hashtags on the whole of TikTok, and Hustlers University has 70,000 members. At $50 per month, that's $3.5 million in membership fees per month. Even if half of that goes to affiliates, that's still $1.75 million being generated alongside a massive cult following that he hasn't even had to develop himself. His fans have done it for him. Sounds a bit like a pyramid scheme, doesn't it? That's up for debate. Some people think it is, some don't. Personally, I wouldn't call it a pyramid scheme. Seemingly there is some sort of value being generated for its users, and just because the money flows upwards doesn't necessarily mean it's a pyramid scheme. Going by that logic, pretty much every business would be classed as a pyramid scheme with shareholders at the top, workers, all generating money up the way. So Tate has well and truly conquered TikTok. Where does he go next? He moves to Twitch, appearing with some of the most popular streamers on the platform, like Aiden Ross and XQC.
It's focusing on, so you're blurring it back.
Makes sense. Okay, thank you for that. Thank
Real
you.
quick, just before you ask a question, XQ, this is my friend, Nerman.
I do not care. Let me wash my hands while that back.
The fuck, bitch? Yo, this fucking geek. Who's he think he is, bro?
Yo!
These streams are multiple hours long, creating a lot of content for the affiliates to clip up and upload to TikTok. The cycle continues. But even quicker than his rise to internet fame, it was all snatched away from him in the blink of an eye. First, Facebook decided that they'd had enough of him and all the things he was saying, so they removed him from both Facebook and Instagram. Then TikTok followed suit. They removed any accounts that they believed he had connection to. Shortly after this, the YouTube channel disappeared and his Twitter account shut down. Just like that, no more Andrew Tate. Facebook claimed that he had violated their policies on hate speech and dangerous organisations and individuals, and I believe the other platforms stated the same. So we're now up to present day, where Tate is no longer on any social media platforms and is rumoured to be joining a platform called Rumble, but we'll see how that one pans out. So previously I did mention that I don't think Tate being removed from social media is correct. Actually, I completely disagree with it, and I can already see the comments now about how I also must be a misogynist, a racist, a homophobe, whatever. Let me assure you before we jump to any conclusions, this is not the case. My opinion on Tate is somewhere in between the he's a horrible person opinion and the what colour's your Bugatti opinion. I think he's playing a character. I think that most of the polarising things that he says are for shock factor. The opinions he spews out online about women are outrageous. The homophobic comments outrageous. But that's why he says them, because they're outrageous. Do I think some of the things he says are funny? Yes, because some of them are so ridiculous that they can't be serious.
No, not even if you're a friend. If you're my friend, you just can't be a pussy. Well, I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up. Go to hospital later. Have a drink.
Do I think he's pushing terrible opinions onto young people, particularly young men? Also yes. I was a teenage boy once, and I know how easily led young teenage guys are. But let's play devil's advocate here and look at the other side of the coin. He has also stated numerous times that he advocates for people to not surround themselves with toxic people. People who bring them down, people who are toxic, people who are layabouts that don't really get up to much. This is good advice, and it's good advice that has been passed around for years. It goes along with that saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. There's nothing wrong with that statement. Unfortunately, it is bookended by terrible statements about women, for example. I've seen a lot of young guys on TikTok in particular who have started going to the gym, started to eat better and live a better lifestyle because they've seen Andrew Tate's videos and the motivational speeches that come from him. There are young guys starting businesses and trying to learn and understand how money works and how financial markets work, all off the back of these videos from Andrew Tate. It's just unfortunate that he said so many outrageous things that can poison the minds of young men. I do think the bad outweighs the good. The things that he comes out with are a little bit too outrageous sometimes. As I've mentioned before, racism, homophobia, sexism, misogyny. This does outweigh the go to the gym, start a business, make some money, do whatever, live a better lifestyle. It is outweighed by the negatives. But let's get to the real matter at hand. Should he have been removed from all social media platforms? Absolutely not. I could go on Twitter right now and within about 5 minutes, if I wanted to, I could find videos of people being murdered, terrorist beheadings, Mexican cartel videos, pornography, people being shot. It's all there, freely available to anyone who stumbles onto the wrong profile on Twitter. I've literally been scrolling Twitter whilst drinking my coffee in the morning and had the most awful videos be retweeted onto my timeline. I didn't search for that, I was reading the news. And in between an article about the Queen and an article about Bill Gates, there's a Mexican cartel video in the middle. How is that stuff allowed to be on the internet? And a guy whose opinions you don't agree with is not allowed to be on the internet. He has polarising opinions, that's for certain. But can we really say that Andrew Tate saying things that hurts people's feelings is genuinely worse than videos of people being beheaded? It's insane. You're watching free speech disappear in front of your eyes. And I think you set a bit of a dangerous precedent when you start removing people from platforms because you don't agree with them. Trump's another example. He's gone. He's not allowed on anything. I think that was because he incited a riot, to be fair. But there were calls to have him removed before that happened as well, because he was saying things that people didn't agree with. For example, there was an episode of the Full Send podcast by the Nelk Boys, and that featured Trump. YouTube removed it within a few days of it being live. Do I agree with all of Donald Trump's opinions? No. Do I agree with all of Andrew Tate's opinions? No. Do I agree with all of my fiance's opinions? No. My best mates, I don't agree with all of their opinions either. It doesn't mean they need to be removed from Twitter. I'm sure I'll lose a few followers on this one, but I just don't believe it's right. Let me know your opinion on the matter in the comments. I'm genuinely curious if I'm the only one who thinks deleting people just because they say things that you don't agree with is a bad thing. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm happy to have my mind changed. If you leave a comment and let me know a good reason why he should be removed from social media, by all means I will agree with you. But as it stands, I think it was the wrong decision. Thank you as always for watching, folks, and I'll see you next week. Take it easy.